What about the music?
You want to do the music?
No, I thought you'd start with music.
This music?
Yeah. I had to
All right.
shut it off.
I don't know. Welcome back to the Casey Graves podcast. I'm your host, Casey Graves. We're diving right into this. I got my grandma to my right. And
Hello.
the music's very loud. And next to me is another reoccurring guest, one of our really good friends, one of my grandma's really good friends, Mrs. Angela
Castellano.
Angela Castellano and Joanne Castellano, her sister. So this is like the new view. This what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Welcome to this podcast, guys. I appreciate you coming. Thanks for taking your time out of your busy Saturday. You guys look great. You know, Grandma, thanks for choreographing this. So what we do here is we just talk shop. There's no really narrative. We're just telling stories and kind of BSing. But Joanne, if you want to tell Angela, the people already know who you are. But if you want to just give a backstory, just you're Angela's sister and who you are and all that for the people at home, and then we dive right into it.
Okay.
No pressure.
I'm trying to think. Moved from New York in 1983 to Florida. Okay, live in Parkland. I have a business that I run, skincare, kind of like Madeline's. We do medical instruments and equipment.
Okay.
And have 3 kids, 7 grandchildren.
Wow.
It's my life.
There you go. Okay. Well, thanks
I'm
for sharing.
busy.
That's a great life.
She forgot to say she's my older sister.
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. All right. We
Here-
don't have to
and
go
we're off
there.
to the races.
Yeah.
And Angela's a recurring guest for the people at home. If you remember her, we were trying a bunch of things with a green screen. We were all over the fucking place. We had a white table. Now it's brown. Angela, thanks for coming back. We appreciate it. And then Grandma, as always. How you guys been? What's new? What's going on in your lives?
A lot.
A lot.
Busy.
Grandkids,
Yeah,
obviously.
busy.
Golden Girls now.
Yeah.
Living your golden era, you would say.
We all went to the bingo Wednesday night, disco bingo. And it was like a table of the Golden Girls.
It was.
It was. You should have taken pictures of it. It does remind you of that.
Well,
Everybody with their stories and all that was great.
Well, that's why I brought y'all here, because we were talking a little bit about stories with the putting your uncle in the closet. And
That was her.
You
That
and
was me.
with the dog and the ashes. So you got to say we got to start a story off.
Yeah.
I think, right? Do you
Let
want
us-
to?
Okay.
We'll go down the road.
So we have 7 uncles, a big Italian family, 7 uncles. One of them is gay. And they're all big, strapping men. And this one gay uncle.
Nobody
Talked about it. It was just, everybody knew it was who he was, and we all just accepted him. Well, he moved to Florida, and he, of course, had no family down here other than us. So when he got older, we kind of took over and took care of him. So he said to us, when I die, he was 97.
Yeah, God bless her.
Wow.
And he was so much fun. He was great. And he said, when I die, here's the card. It's in my wallet. And what I want you to do is call these people, and they'll pick me up, and they will cremate me. And then I'm done. It's all paid for. So he dies, and I tell her we have to call the people. So we did. And they called me. I don't know why they had my number, but they called me to tell me that his ashes were ready. So I called her. And I said, we have to go pick up his ashes. She says, I don't want to get his ashes. What am I going to do? I said, we can't leave him there. We got to pick the man up. What are you going to do? She says, I don't want to. I said, you're so stupid. All right, so I'll go. So I go and I pick up the ashes, and I come home and I put them in a closet. So a couple of weeks later, my brother calls me and he says, what'd you do with Uncle Pete's ashes? I said, I put him in the closet. He goes, are you kidding me? That poor guy spent his whole life trying to come out of the closet. He died, you stuck him back in.
Oh my God.
But prior to that, we also took care of his boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
His partner.
Who was in a memory care. and
For like dementia.
Yeah,
he
had
here.
dementia.
Okay.
But he forgot he was gay. So
My God.
He did.
So he did. So he finds a girlfriend.
Yes.
So Uncle Pete goes and he finds out he's got a girlfriend and he goes crazy.
He was all insulted.
He couldn't take it. I had to end up putting him in an institution for a little while because he was just mentally just not there.
He was distraught.
So when George died, I said to him, Uncle Pete, what do you want to do? You know, I know you have the card and the ashes. What do you want to do? He says, listen, I'm not picking up those ashes. He was mad at him. I said, oh, all right. I said, well, Murray keeps calling from the place. And he's asking that he has Uncle George on his desk. And he wants somebody to come pick him up. So he said, no. Just forget it. All right. So I told Murray, I said, listen, I don't know what to tell you, but he goes, he's on my desk for over a month already. I have to get him off. He said, and I have to do something. So I said, listen, my uncle's very distraught. He doesn't want, I'll ask him if he wants an urn. I said, Uncle Pete, you want an urn? For, maybe you have George's ashes in an urn. How much is the urn? $700. Nah, after what he did to me, I'm not spending that money. I said, all right. So I call Murray. I tell him. 3 weeks later, he wants the ashes. I said, what am I going to do? The ashes are gone. My daughter said, don't tell him. He had to end up going away. And over George, no, don't tell him anything. I said, all right. I call her. I said, Joanne, remember your dog Nico? You still have his ashes? I have Max's ashes. Maybe if we put them together.
It'll be a person.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God, that is so funny. Oh my God, I never heard that one before.
didn't hear that?
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, yeah. Our
Holy
family
crap.
is full of stuff.
Oh, I know. That's why we're going to be talking about all this stuff. Oh my!
I got a
God.
funny story for you.
Go ahead.
When I moved to Florida, I move into the house. Florida has a lot of bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I see these ants coming through the wall there. So I call the exterminator, and he comes and he sprays. And it didn't work. So I saw more, and they were like big ants. So now I'm freaked out, ready to move back. So I call him back. So I said, listen to me. And I'm looking at him. I said, listen to me. I'm standing here, and then I see they come out of that wall over there, and they're crawling down. Where are they going? So he gives me this look. He goes, lady, before I come to your house, I have to psych myself out and think like an ant. I don't know where they're going.
What kind of ants were they? Like red ants?
No, they were like black ants. They were big.
The black
big
ones.
ones,
Like
like carpenter ants, like big
Like
ones.
bull ants.
Yeah.
They call them.
Yeah, so-
Wow. I used to
'cause-
have those.
Because the house was a spec house, so it was empty for a while. But then they got rid of them. Thank
Oh
goodness.
God!
Wow.
I called somebody
Bay
else.
leaves.
Everything around it died. My husband came home from work. He said, I saw the birds flying over the house, dying as they come over the. He said, everything around the area is dead. What'd you do?
That's not good. That's a bad omen right there.
Yeah, right?
God.
Yeah, the exterminator killed everything.
Yeah,
Not
because
me. I'd use
made
everything
sure they
natural.
used everything.
That's why you got to be careful when you walk dogs around there.
I know, you do.
That's not good.
Yeah. No, I didn't know he was going to do that.
It's crazy how we control things with so much poison
Yeah, it's
and all
true.
that stuff.
Yes.
We don't have
It's killing us.
a natural poison. Oh yeah, it's killing
It's
us.
killing us.
It's killing us. Grandma, I don't care what my grandma says. She goes, before they come over, we can't talk about politics because they're going to kidnap me like that Sabrina's mother.
No, Savannah, Sabrina.
Oh, no. It would be the ransom of Red Chief.
Oh yeah, they would
pay
call.
us
Yeah.
She
Take
goes,
her back.
They're going to kidnap me like that Savannah mother, and then they're going to bomb your house. We can't talk about politics.
Not a good idea.
And then Angela said, what did you say? She said they'd give her back.
Yeah,
They
ransom. They gave her right back. They call me. They said, this woman, take
Here's
her back.
the money. Here, we'll pay you.
Would you call it ransom of what?
Red Chief.
Red Chief.
That was the
That would be your
story.
name if you were an Indian. You'd be Red Chief.
Red Chief.
Chief Red. Oh my gosh. You ever do that Ancestry.com? You ever like,
Nah.
you don't
Nah.
give a shit, huh?
I don't want any more family. We have a
Okay,
very
there you-
large family.
Well, they're
We
all
have
dead,
enough.
but
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Well, no, they're
We got
not all-
ashes,
well,
though.
Yeah,
No.
we have ashes. But I had this one lady call me one day, and she said, "Do you know these two people? They were born in Brooklyn. They're about your age, and they want to see you. They want to speak to you to see if you're related." I said, "Listen, I have enough gifts to give at Christmas.
I got enough relatives.
Lose my number."
I don't believe you could spit in a tube and they could tell you about you.
I don't either.
1800. Come on.
it's not that. I think that's control. I think they just want to, like, if they need
They want to get
DNA.
rid of some people that they
The government control is what's going on.
Yeah, like everyone, some people nowadays, like if you read about it, some people are undocumented but they're Americans. They just don't have their fingerprints. You know, you hear about it on the news a
They
lot.
want to give away some immigrants. They're calling everybody.
I know a girl. I know a girl personally, and her mom just got picked up by ICE.
Oh,
Really?
And
See,
I
that's
said,
sad.
I said, well, because it's crazy because I was doing this improv class, and I remember sometimes to be a good actor, you gotta get into the bad and you gotta get into the good. But in order to get into a better place in worse times, you gotta find good, and vice versa. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yes. Yeah.
So if there's bad, you gotta see the positive.
Right.
If there's good, try to find the negative because that makes you a. So I was like, oh,
Balances.
okay. Well, like today's a good day, yada, yada. She calls me. She goes, my mom, fuck Trump. I hate Trump. My mother just got picked up from ICE. And I go, all right, well, look, as I see it, I think it was just she lost a game of hide and seek. So hopefully I'll be a better actor by thinking like that. But yeah, that's crazy. We live in a crazy world, you
We
know?
do.
I really do. I'm worried about my husband. I mean, he's here 40 years from Sicily, but he went to, what do you call that?
For the record, he's legal.
Yes.
Okay.
What do they call that when you go for jury duty? He went to jury
Oh,
duty.
Tommaso on jury duty?
Yeah, and he comes home early. I said, "What happened?" He goes, "They asked me if I was related to Maduro."
what a question!
You know what? You
Just-
look like him.
He does.
Just because he just
With
has
the
the thick
mustache.
mustache.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
He looks like he could
He
be.
looks like one of his people.
Yeah, he
No,
does.
well,
In
when
the
I
jury.
when I met him,
Yeah.
I told her, I said, "I met this really nice guy, and know he's from Italy, sexy accent." So she goes, "Well, what does he look like?" I said, "He's a cross between Uncle Louie and Saddam."
Wow, he does look like Saddam.
Right?
Yes.
Wow. He Italian Saddam Hussein. We all kind of like, if you look really, really Italian, you kind of do have that sort of Middle
Yeah.
Eastern
Well-
or Spanish look.
Sicilians, their original origin is from Iran.
Yes.
They're Iranian.
Who?
Iranian.
Sicilians.
Yeah.
No
are Iranian.
way.
Yes.
Well, Sicily was invaded by
Right.
all different nationalities,
all
but
different countries.
a strong influence to the Middle East.
Yes.
No shit.
Yes.
You guys know your stuff.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I thought it was the
Look
black
at
people
that.
were involved with Sicilians. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Sicilians, they said it was black people.
Yeah, they were invaded too.
Only
yeah.
in the early 20s were we not considered black anymore. Isn't
No.
that crazy?
What?
Well, by who?
No, just we were considered black. We weren't considered
Maybe you.
white.
You mean the Sicilians?
Yes.
Maybe her, not us.
Oh no,
What?
never.
Yeah. Yes. Go look at your history.
I'm not looking at nothing.
So what was,
I don't wanna
I gotta pull it up. This is why I brought my computer.
Pull it
We
up.
got to put it to bed.
All
So
right.
what's the question?
In the early, when were Sicilian Italians considered black? We were not considered white. That's why I stopped putting down white
So-
in my thing. I put other.
So my
Other.
Other.
Okay, we had to figure out other.
I
Yeah,
like
what's
being in the
other?
middle. I like being medium. I got a little of this. I got a little of that. It's nice.
Yeah, but I don't know how come. How
Not
that
you. You're
came
not
up.
Sicilian, are you?
No,
Oh, God.
Napolitana Barese.
Minka.
John was.
Yes.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was half Sicilian, half Napolitana.
That's like us. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we liked him.
So the question was. So the question was what?
When was Sicilians considered black? I read the early 20s.
Where did you read that?
I don't know where
I
she gets her
researched.
information.
Where? What book?
Yeah.
What book? I do it on the internet. No book. We don't
And she
need books
believes
anymore.
everything.
See, and other Southern Italians were often classified as non-white or faced blackness in the U.S. Gulf South
During Jim Crow in 1880 through 1950, due to their dark skin, labor in sugar fields alongside African Americans and social standings, they were sometimes treated as separate lower status race. This is also
if John reads
this is,
that, let's forget about that place.
Yeah, well, they always said that, and they said the Moors. If you know the Moors,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
whole
yeah.
story. That's why Sicilians were that olive skin, because there were Africans that came over to Italy, and they just pillaged, raped,
Right.
and conquered that whole area.
However, my grandparents, the ones that were from Sicily, were milk white with red hair.
Yeah.
You look like them.
Wow.
Well, you got dark hair, but
Yeah, well-
you got the white skin. I didn't.
What kind of skin
yeah.
you got?
I got darker skin than her.
She does.
I have lighter hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
I'm more Sicilian, yeah.
Interesting.
Your mother just turned over in her grave.
My mother did.
Yeah.
She just said,
That's
What
a
the
fun.
hell's wrong with you, Angela?
I know.
This is also a source from the
That's
College
only since
of
you
Liberal
married
Arts
one.
in Colorado State. So anything could be possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You can't believe everything.
And you're,
what part of Africa are Sicilians connected to? It's our genealogy.
Where is that? Sicilians are a mix of North African ancestry and various European ancestry. North America is listed on my DNA. So West African, which is where the what?
Yeah, I don't know. This is a dicey subject. We could dive into
No
this,
wonder
but
my,
this is a Reddit
my husband
thread.
represented 3,000 black men put together
Exactly.
to work the laborers
Because we
union.
got along. We got along together.
No, he loved his crew. He really did.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Calabrian, Sicilian.
And half German, Irish.
No,
Those are my
these-
kids.
These are people. These are like people just forming opinions. Because a Reddit thread is a thing that someone will just bring. You know about Reddit?
Yeah.
Okay, and then everyone else is like, it's like a Facebook comment.
Yeah.
So don't
Can't
tread
believe it
lightly.
all.
Put it in
Right.
Google. Google it.
Oh, you believe Google?
I don't know who to believe anymore. I
can't.
believe.
Because you're too much on this freaking phone with the social media and shit.
Well, I know.
ChatGPT.
Did you see? I know it though. You don't even know where you're from.
We don't
I
need
know
to
where
know.
I know where I'm from. I went to visit it.
Where?
From Barres, I went to Barry, my mother's hometown. I went to Naples, my father's hometown.
Okay.
There you go. There's all your answers right here.
The idea that Sicilians were considered black comes from a mix of early 20th century racism.
Immigration policies in the U.S. and outdated racial theories. It was never an official classification in the legal sense most of the time, but Sicilians were often treated as non-white or racially inferior by Anglo-Americans during certain periods. Okay, cool. Now let's learn about Chinese history. Why not? Fuck
Damn,
it. No.
why? Get the hell out of here.
That's right. You got a nice mix in you.
Oh my God, don't I? I could say.
That's right. You're allowed. You're
I'm
allowed to
Filipino.
say
That's
that.
right. You're Filipino.
Isn't that crazy?
You can't say.
Part Filipino
How can you tell me
Irish,
about my
Scotch.
race?
and Italian.
Yep, that's me. I have Italian, Filipino,
Irish,
Irish,
Scotch.
Really?
Italian.
Yeah, because Bob was
Bob.
Irish, Scottish, Irish, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
My granddaughter, her father's
Yes.
Irish.
Yep.
He's Scottish, mostly Scottish. Indian, I believe.
Who's
like dot Indian or
yeah,
arrow Indian?
No, Arrow Indian.
Who's
Her-
Indian?
Nick's father.
Really?
Yeah, and his mother is Scottish, and just Scottish, and he was Irish. Yeah, and then I'm Italian, and my daughter, the kid is mixed.
Yeah,
Who
your
is she
daughter's
mixed?
not all Italian.
No,
Your daughter's
and that's what I'm
mixed.
saying. My ex-husband was German and Irish, So the kid is like a Heinz 57.
She's got a little of everything.
But see, that's the thing too. When we were going back to it, you don't want to do the 23andMe because then
No.
you find out you're like 4% sub-Saharan African or like some bullshit, and you're not. Everything is, ooh, this is kind of crazy. But did you see someone? This is why I think it's false. This 23andMe
Yeah.
bullshit. Some guy cotton swabbed a lizard. You know those bearded dragons.
Get the hell out of here.
He
Yeah.
cotton swabbed their tongue, put it in the tube, and it sent back, and it came back Jewish.
Oh my God.
Did you see that?
Oh, my God.
People are outraged. And look, that's another thing. It's like, I think that's fucking hilarious. But for the conspiracy theory people to call Jews lizards, that's another thing. But like, just to prove that you can swab an animal's spit and get a race.
I don't believe
That's
it.
all
Come
I
on.
don't
Or
believe
a
it.
group of people, that
But
doesn't make sense.
How you could get two families in the same, two people in the same family, and they come up differently.
My
So
two
how does
kids
that happen?
did it,
Yeah.
and they came up different.
Yeah?
But they did come up that we were 1% Irish. So I said, oh,
Well,
good.
now
Now
the
we
g-
could drink.
Yeah. Now the government's tracking them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
Who's the Irish part?
I don't know. 1%? Who the hell knows?
Well, Italy, you know what was interesting about Italy? It is no different than America. She's going to go crazy. It's a whole plethora of countries together, just like America. They had the Vikings that invaded, and all these different people, Africa, everything. So it's a plethora of people that makes up Italians.
If you read Mario Puzo's last book that he wrote, he didn't finish it. He died before he finished it, and someone finished it for him. But it was called The Family, and it kind of said all of that. It was a huge book. It was interesting. It was
Really?
before Italy was a country, and how all these people came in, and they had to go to Spain to get mail, and they would come by horse. And it was an interesting story.
that's a book I got to read.
Very interesting.
The family.
About all the popes, how they would have children and they would pit them against one another and to get them tough, and they'd want a lot of children so they could keep the control over the area. It wasn't a country at the time, like I said.
It's all about control.
Yes, it is.
and they-
well, that's
of-
politics,
of
all
cou-
about control.
But of course, like the popes and all them, like you said they put their kids against
yeah,
each
they
other.
had kids.
They had kids. That's what I was
Yes.
getting at. They
Really?
had the popes who had
Yes.
kids. Wow, there you go.
Back then, they did.
Why,
Back in
why'd they stop?
Well, I think
Why'd they
ask
stop?
her the question.
Grandma, your head is turning.
Yeah.
Why'd they stop?
I'm looking it up.
Go ahead. Look it up again. Okay. No, but it's true about the nuns, too.
Oh yeah, the nuns all had
Yeah,
the-
who came up with that idea that nobody could marry?
There, it's not anywhere. It's just the Catholics just made a story, I think, is what they said. It's not in the Bible.
And everybody listened?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, how did it originate?
Yeah, where'd it come from? You're the religious one, you know.
Well,
Oh, God.
I have to mental
Oh,
telepathy. Ethel to Tilly.
What was that? What was that bit about? It was the popes in Italy, in different parts of Italy, right? Having
but-
kids.
Years
Well, that was
ago.
that was way before
Before.
Italy was a country.
That was before Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
That's true. And then Christ was like, "All right, no more." And they're like, "You know what?
You're done. You got too many."
Let's whack this guy, Jesus. He's making us not have kids."
Right.
Aw, poor.
You guys still go to church? Poor Jesus.
Yes, and my daughter, Catholic school, church. True believer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's-
do too.
You don't go.
I don't go to church.
No.
I believe, but I don't go to
Oh,
church.
she believes.
You remember? My grandma's so dedicated to going to church.
Do you, Madeline?
Oh,
Oh,
every
yeah.
Saturday.
Really?
She goes religiously.
Ah,
And if I can't go, I put it on TV. I watch it.
really?
So during-
That's interesting.
Yeah.
During COVID, she was doing YouTube church.
Yeah,
She was doing church
still-
on YouTube.
If I can't make it, I use YouTube church.
And she got mad at me because I'm like, "Oh, let's go out. Let's go have lunch." No, I can't. I got church at 3. I go, "Where?" She goes, "My couch." I'm sitting. I go, "What are you gonna? You sit through the whole mass?" She goes, "Yep. I sit. I stand. No one's here to
do
hold
it
my
all.
hand."
Yeah.
And I go, "All right. So, well, how do you get the Eucharist? You just lick the TV?" Like,
No, a prayer comes up.
she
and
got
it
so
says-
mad at me.
The prayer comes up and says, "Sorry, I can't I receive you right now. However, you're still in my heart, and da da da, all that. So one time, Grandpa John's watching TV. I forgot where we were. Maybe it's Sabrina's in the Keys. I don't remember. And I'm going, be quiet. I'm listening to the church. He goes, what church? And he would make all this noise. I was so pissed off. I shut the friggin' thing in and I went outside on my phone because he was making fun of me.
So then you put church on your phone?
Yeah, the YouTube on my phone.
Listen, when I was young
Dedicated.
on Long Island, we used to go to the drive-in theater for church.
Yes, remember?
Oh,
In
I
our
remember
pajamas.
that.
We'd jump out of bed, just jump in the car and go to mass. You had to.
Oh, God.
I used to go to church. Mom and Dad used to drop me off. I used to meet my friends on the corner, go to the diner, and then come back to church. And then they would pick me up. So one day the priest says to me, when you go to the movies, do you leave in the middle?
Wow. Checkmate.
Oh, God.
Got caught.
Yeah.
I did. I got
I
caught.
go to church and I'll do it to pay respects, but I mainly go to people watch. I'm not on my phone, so I just stare at people.
It's a great people watcher.
Give the people a backstory and what their deal is.
You remember when
You
we
know,
were in church and Grandpa almost beat the shit out of the guy in front of us because he kept looking at us?
No.
Weren't you there?
What was I kidding?
You don't remember? Oh, maybe you were young.
Well,
and
tell
you
me-
don't remember.
Revisit.
We were in church. Jimmy, Sabrina, the girls, Casey, me, John. Oh, I think it was confirmation. Maybe I don't know.
My confirmation?
No, maybe it was the girls.
Oh, she
confirmation.
fell in the mud in my confirmation.
Oh God.
Communion.
That's a sin.
Communion.
That's not a good sign.
And then the guy kept turning around because Grandpa was talking. You can't talk in church the way he talks. And the guy kept going like this. He kept going like this. And John goes in church. What the fuck are you looking at? I said, John. The guy turned around. He walked out. He went all the way on the other side to sit. Very embarrassing.
My grandfather was tough, man.
Oh God.
Your grandmother was very tough.
Father.
And your grandfather.
Well, they're
both of them.
They're both
both
tough.
of them.
Yeah. He would take me to rated R movies, and I'll never forget. He brought me to the when I was a kid. I mean, I had to be like less than 12, maybe like 8 years old, and The Departed came out with Jack Nicholson and Matt Damon, and I'm sitting there. And I don't understand I don't mean to talk, but I'm an 8-year-old kid and I'm like trying to learn what a sting operation is and why Chinese people need to give someone microprocessors. And there's this whole big drug deal going on. I don't know what's going on. And I'm asking him all these questions and he don't mind. But the guy in front of me, in front of us it's another story like that. And the guy goes, will you please just don't explain it. Just watch the movie. And my grandfather goes, hey. And he goes, when this movie's over, get up. We're going outside. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, you know what I mean. The guy was like watching the whole movie. It's awkward because like the movie just started. So we got to sit there through that awkwardness. And so I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I'm going to watch my grandpa beat the shit out of some guy. Because I asked him. I'll never ask him again during the movie. The lights come on. The guy gets up. He's in a walker.
Oh,
My grandpa goes, oh, my gosh. Oh, all I got to do is push him down the stairs. He'll never get up. He goes, get the fuck out of my way.
Oh,
And we went and we went to Johnny Rockets. I got a milkshake.
But with him, everybody, the girls and Giovanni and Roberto, they're watching cartoons, and John's got him watching The Godfather.
You had a good education.
And he's explaining it to me like an ESPN sports announcer, the way they break down sports. He's like, all right, here, this guy, he's going to betray that guy in an hour. You know, this guy's going to get killed in 2 minutes. Watch for this, you know. And then this family is not with this family. He really gets excited when
I
we're
know.
watching those
And then one
movies.
time we babysit for Sabrina and Jimmy. They were going somewhere, and there was him, and the twins, and we were sitting in her den, and he's got the races on. He's watching the races, so he's saying, Brianna, which number you like? Oh, I like this one, Grandpa and Jenna, and I like that one. I like number 7. okay, if you win, you win $5. So this was going on all night. So they were like picking the horses. Grandma, I like that horse. Okay, which one do you want? And they're in this den, and all of a sudden Jimmy and Sabrina come home, and they said, Jimmy goes, "What are you doing?" He's, "Oh, I just made some money on the horse," the girl said. He went crazy. He goes, "Sabrina, this is what your father teaches do when we go leave them to babysit." She says, "Well, yeah, that's what they grew up on."
Oh my gosh.
I teach my granddaughter about stocks. So she tells me, "Mimi, put on Fox Business to see if we can go shopping today." "Oh, it's green. We could go shopping today."
That's funny.
Yeah, she knows.
No, that's cute. Yeah, these are just things that happen, and they're funny. At the time, they weren't, but now they're funny.
I miss him every day.
Yeah.
That guy was the
We
man.
all do.
You remember? You met him?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
My wedding
What
with
happened?
all of them.
Oh my God.
Well, the
In
first
Vegas.
time I got married, they passed
You
around.
got married
Yeah.
in Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to hear this story.
First time I got married, I was, I was a lot younger. So when we got in the, in the limousine, they passed around pot.
Mm-hmm.
This time, when I got married, these two, they're passing gas X to each other.
Gas X, stomach pills.
Stomach pills. I said, this is really too much.
We were sitting in a limo. Now, she's remember when she got married the first time, they were smoking pot, whatever.
You too?
Not me.
No,
I wasn't-
no.
I,
Her
I
first
didn't
wedding.
know her
But my
then.
first wedding.
Her first husband.
Okay.
Then she got a divorce, whatever happened. She met Tommaso, and we're going to go to Vegas now for a show. I said, "Why are you there? Why don't you get married?" Right?
Yeah, right. I said, I want to get married.
I said, "You got to get married. He's such a great guy. How could you miss this guy?
And then you
How could
called
you
her.
let him go?" And I says, "Listen, we're going to Vegas. We're going to get married. She's going to get married." And she goes, "Okay, we're coming." Right?
Yeah.
And then
We all went to
we
Vegas.
all went to Vegas. She got a license there. And then I'm doing her hair in the hotel room, and the guys are waiting downstairs at the bar for us. Right? And we're
Yeah.
doing her hair. And all of a sudden, we come down, and there's all the guys sitting at the bar. Then there's a barmaid girl behind them. And what she asked
She said, "Are you a theme wedding? A mafia theme wedding?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
all the
gosh.
guys.
Was
Sure.
it?
John, her husband, who looks like 1-2, my husband.
They all look like
Tommaso.
Oh,
mafia
it's
guys.
it's mafia theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's mafia.
It wasn't though. It was really us.
Oh my god.
The only one that didn't stand that stood out, he was out of place, was husband.
Oh, yeah.
We
With
said
the
he
blonde
was-
hair.
Yeah.
We said he was what the guy in the mafia, the Irish guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tom.
Tom
Hagen.
Tom Hagen.
the
Yeah.
the lawyer.
Yeah, the lawyer.
That's what we look. They thought that's what we were.
Yeah.
I said,
Oh, man.
and I really wanted a theme wedding, but they wouldn't wear hats. So I said, all right, we'll just go as we are. But they
Yeah.
thought we were.
So what happened is the guys then left to go in their limousine to the wedding chapel. And we just first come down, and we're trying to get on the seat. The seats were high, and my ass was not going on the seat. And then
Oh, we had to hoist you in.
the guy, what was it they said? She said something to you, and then
Oh, she says, you said, move over or something. And
Yeah,
she
yeah.
said, oh, no. She says, I can't go near Joanne. She's prim and proper. And you said, what the fuck do you think I am? Yeah, she's prim and proper.
then we left like about 10 minutes, 15 minutes after the guys left in another limo. And I had such agita. And I said, I need a pill. She's giving me gas X. I got the Pepsid. We're pushing pills
I'm
around.
like, this is different than my first wedding.
Oh yeah.
But we didn't know that when John, her husband, got there, and Tommaso, and what's his name, his husband, they got there first. So Grandpa goes up to the counter where the minister or the girl there,
Whoever
Yeah.
she was.
she's gonna help you. He goes, "Where's the broad I gotta marry?"
She got so scared,
got-
they all ran.
I got scared. Oh God.
And then we were going down the aisle.
So John and I had to stand there first with the minister, or whatever the hell he was. and it's hot outside. It was in the summer, August in Vegas. You know what that is? 102 degrees.
Hot.
And John is there, and I'm there, and the sweat's just pouring, and the guy has fans, but the fans weren't doing shit. All of a sudden, and they're taking their time. Where the hell is Angela? We're all looking, right? And then all of a sudden, John turns around and goes, "Oh, when are we going to start this wedding? It's fucking hot out here." The minister I thought was going to die.
We're running. We're all running, and my brother-in-law, he had tags on his
He forgot to take his
husband.
tag off the jacket.
He was like Minnie Pearl.
no.
He's
Oh,
giving her
man.
away. He's walking through tags hanging from his jacket.
That is such a Vegas wedding.
Oh,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
it was.
You have a fun after party? You have a little
we did.
couple of
Oh,
midget
God.
Elvises
We
running
went to-
around, or
We went
Well, this
to
was
that
Elvis
restaurant.
Chapel.
yeah, it was the
oh, you got it in an Elvis chapel
Yeah.
too. Oh my gosh, that is.
And then we went
what
to a
scene.
restaurant at Harris.
it was all said and
Hotel.
done. I was like, I got
Wow, they
married.
And
R.I.P.
it
to
was
that
a friend
place.
of mine who had the restaurant, and he was straight out of Italy, and all of the waiters were all Italian
Yeah,
in there.
right. That was a great
We
restaurant.
laughed a lot. He moved. He closed it, and
Oh,
he
really?
moved. Yeah, moved to California.
Oh,
After we left,
Yeah.
I mean, he was never the same.
it was
after
never
we
the same.
left.
Do you have any like Elvis impersonators at the after party or any
No,
cool?
no.
No.
No, we were laughing so much.
5-piece band? Nothing.
No, we just.
No.
Are you kidding? We are our own party.
Party. Everybody was
We
looking at
laughed.
us. We were laughing hysterical.
Because was hysterical.
Oh, she was funny.
She was picking on his wife,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
God.
who was easy to pick on, and
Why is she easy to
funny.
pick on?
she's funny. She's just funny. She's a lot of fun.
Okay.
So enjoys.
I can
that
mute
'cause
that
she
girl
gets
out.
the-
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Don't you
Oh,
worry.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
she's-
I saw you hitting her under the table. I'm not.
Well, I was in the middle of my wedding, and we're all at the table, and she says, "Tommaso, do you still have those oils in your bathroom?"
What?
Oh my
Don't
god.
you remember that?
Yeah.
The oils in
You sound
your
like
bathroom.
a Sebastian Maniscalco
Yeah, I
character.
It
said,
does.
I said, that's what she sounds like, right? So, not that I have that strong, I don't have that strong of an accent.
No.
But do you still have those tomatoes? And he's like, remember with your old girlfriends? This is
Ooh.
yeah.
Right?
Ooh.
Right? This is a happy occasion. She's
Passive
bringing up
aggressive.
this
Oh,
shit.
that's not good. That girl needs to be
And
put out to
everybody
pasture.
started
Bo.
with her.
A Bo? How old is this lady?
She's old.
75.
That's yeah.
She's got a hair pulled with a little barrette.
Oh,
Oh
God.
fuck, the schoolgirl look.
Yeah.
What a look.
Great. That's hot.
Meanwhile, she's like this.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely muting this girl's name.
That's for sure. I would if I were you.
I am. Yeah, that's yeah. I tell you.
I need to give a plug right now.
Go ahead.
Last night I went to see that movie, the Elvis movie, Epic.
Oh, you did?
It is phenomenal.
Epic. It's called.
Really?
Yes. It's not
Who's
a
going to want your plug?
It's not a story. Shut up. It's not a story like they're telling a story. It's him. It's him in concert, him talking. It's all him through the whole movie.
Where'd you see this on Paramount or something?
No. I went to the movies to see it. It's in the movies right now.
With your husband?
Yeah. He loved it.
That's cool. You guys still go to the movies. That's good for you.
Very rare, but
They go out every night.
yeah,
These
we're
two.
out all the time.
Well, I've been to the movies not too long ago, and it was like, I swear, it was like people didn't exist.
They
it was like a
weren't-
zombie apocalypse
That's
happened.
what it looked like.
There was
Nobody
popcorn
was there.
everywhere.
There's nobody there.
Custodians
We were the
weren't
only
even-
ones in the theater, the
Yeah.
two of us.
That's true.
In that, watching that movie, I had the whole theater.
When
I
was,
laughed. They say, "Here, pick your seats."
Yeah, I know.
kidding me?
When it was on the Golden Globes, and they were talking about the guy, one of the directors, he got an award for his picture, and he's begging, keep going to the movies because everything
gonna
is on
close.
HBO
Yeah.
and on whatever, and or Netflix. He says, we need you people to support the arts. Go to the movies and see our
Yeah, but
pictures.
people don't want to because they
Yeah.
all went left. You know.
Yeah, but look at how much they charge for the movies too.
That's
No,
the
but-
thing. They're
Look,
expensive.
how much is it?
Oh yeah,
They're in a
expensive.
tight.
For what they charge you for one ticket, you could watch Netflix for the whole year.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
in a tight
And everybody's
spot.
got a 90 90-inch,
Yeah.
where you have a 90-inch screen.
And you don't have to shower after you go to the
Right,
movies.
thank you.
You can sit in the comfort of your own pajamas.
Do you remember the movies in New York when you went?
Oh my
when you passed the
God.
guy?
Oh my God.
What happened?
She had the big thing of
Had
popcorn.
and we had to go. Oh, the guy was sitting on the end seat, and we had to step in to go. So I go to step over him, and the popcorn spills.
The whole
God.
thing.
On
It
his lap.
spills in his lap. I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I start brushing him. I'm
And
like,
she's cleaning him between his legs.
You're
just-
brushing his crotch?
I go to brush it off, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
He's like, that's all right, keep going. Spill more on me, please.
I'll never forget when we used to go to the movies on Sundays. We'd go to movies with
Yeah.
friends. And those years, I had the crinoline slips. Remember
Yes.
the nylon crinoline slips
Yes.
that stood out like this, so you put it on the table.
It goes up.
And I had it on with my fancy flare dress. And I'll never forget, we're walking down the aisle, and the eye hook snapped on my crinoline.
Oh my God.
So the crinoline was going down the floor. I just stepped right over it, kept walking. I was so embarrassed. I left the crinoline in the middle of the aisle. I was like, so into that movie. Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, yeah, but I miss going to the movies, man. They had like iPick and you get your own food, but it's all expensive. Not for nothing too. Like everything that you want now, like if you want to see a movie but you have HBO and it's going to be on Paramount Plus in a week, and you don't have Paramount Plus, to be honest with you, I have like a streaming service where I don't pay for it.
Right.
And like I jailbreak it. And I know that's frowned upon or it's pirated and I'm probably
Can you
going to
come
get
do it
arrested.
in my house?
Yeah. Well, they have like Fire Sticks. You can
yeah.
jailbreak your TV. But I think this is why that guy was hat in hand on being like, please come to the movies.
And it's ridiculous. You pay for all these extra things, and now they have commercials on them.
Yeah? Yes.
Yeah, you got to pray for the premium to do ad free.
thank you.
Which is retarded
It's ridiculous.
because you can't.
And you
what are
can't
you
go
paying
fast
for?
forward.
no,
they
you
won't
can't.
let you
They won't
do
let
that.
you fast forward.
Ads, advertisement.
Well,
So annoying.
That's where it's at.
That's where
you
it's
can't you can't advertise in the movies. They won't allow you
No,
to.
it's the trailers.
Right.
You watch the trailers
Yeah.
and then you watch a show and you fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys watching these days on TV? Let's hear it.
Lincoln
Watching
Lawyer.
Landman.
Landman's great, but it's over with.
I lost interest. I haven't
Did
finished
you?
it. I hate the woman.
Oh, see, I think she's great.
I see. You know what? Have you seen Landman?
No.
It's a hardworking, blue-collar, oil rig guy who runs on no sleep, has a bunch of problems with the cartel and his blue-collar white guys getting up in the morning. And then he's got this fucking bombshell. I mean, she's hot. She's a good actor, but she just ruins his ex-wife comes into town, a city chick. He's in Oklahoma or Texas or some shit doing oil rigs. And she's like, baby, you need to wear nicer outfits when you go to the oil rig.
Oh, God.
He's like, honey, I just pulled a 48-hour shift. I don't want to hear this right now. My mother just died. She's like, well, it's always about you, isn't it? I'm like, oh my God, when is this chick going to get fucking strangled or kidnapped? And then the daughter is better.
She's no better. No.
Because she's encouraging this slut behavior. The mother's a slut. She'll FaceTime him, show cleavage, like he's driving with like a bunch of horny Mexicans in the back. And then the daughter is like this little high school girl. And she's like, Daddy, I mean, am I painting a good picture?
Oh,
Hopefully.
perfect.
Like it's good. Just I need less wife and more violence.
Yeah.
I want him to turn on her and throw her out.
What if he does? What if that season finale?
That would be good.
He throws her. He kills her. That'd be
But
cool.
the best show is that His and Hers. Did anybody watch that?
No.
Yes, I watched.
What's that about?
There's only 6 episodes, but the ending is mind blowing.
Really?
Who's in it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
don't know,
just
but
His
I
and
don't think
Hers.
I don't
You
think
gotta
it's
figure out
anybody
the
really.
name.
I don't know
famous.
who's in it. It's a great show,
Yeah.
and the ending's mind blown.
yeah,
That's
right.
all I need to know.
Yeah.
And also, what
It's
the
a
one,
murder mystery.
Okay.
Pole Dark.
Pole Dark was good, but
excellent.
that got kind of boring.
Pole
in
Dark.
between.
Is it in a black strip club?
No,
No, Pole.
could be. I don't know.
No, it's Pole. It was the name of the guy. It was Pole Dark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
but it was a
was-
really good show.
it was
I
in
thought it was
England
good.
back in
I
the.
was watching the
Lincoln Lawyer?
Lincoln Lawyer.
I watched the
love
Lincoln
that.
Lawyer.
Yeah.
That's good.
I watch Fox News mostly.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
figures. Okay.
You got it. You know what? You know what? You got to switch up your palette too.
You do.
Love on the Spectrum.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that?
No.
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Should we play it? I'll give you a trailer.
Sure.
I won't even explain it. Here we
Okay.
go.
Love on
God,
the
I'm sure it's.
Love on the spectrum.
Yes, unquestionably so.
I don't want to be alone. I want to find someone.
I haven't dated in 33
Oh
years.
God.
You could imagine I have to kiss many frogs to find the right guy.
Oh my God.
Everyone is different. Correct. Whether you're on the spectrum or not.
We are, however, all looking for
Oh
the
my
same thing.
God, no wonder they
respect,
haven't dated. Look at
understanding,
them.
and a whole lot of love.
My autism affects my social interactions. We're going to Google date topics. Do you see this in bold right here? The stakes are so much higher.
Oh my
Through this
God.
process,
Are you kidding me?
love.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My ideal partner would be somebody who can depend on me. We want to depend on each other.
To have a lovely lady, that would be an absolute dream.
Sometimes it can be challenging to find someone who doesn't write her off based off a diagnosis.
Here we go.
Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. You okay?
I'm nervous too.
What's
You
that?
are so hot. I got the giggles.
What are your dreams?
Mine dreams is to meet somebody. And I finally got to meet you, and I think you're really cool.
I like her so much.
It's so fun.
You're my lion and I'm your lioness.
I really like how you hold my hand.
Cheers to us autistic people that are coming over leaps and bounds,
Oh, it's
now
autistic.
possibly finding love.
What do you want to do in the future?
Imagine what you and I do if we go have an adventure.
Seeing from the heart and from the soul is much more important.
Aw.
And I think this is what
That's
true love
nice.
means.
It is.
It's gonna be a new chapter. Yes!
Aw.
That is cool.
Well, yeah. At first, you were like, "Yeah, no wonder why they can't find love."
Well, I didn't know what the situation was.
Yeah.
Until,
So it's a bunch of people on the spectrum, like autism, mental retardation, and all that
Yeah.
shit.
You better genuflect.
What does that mean?
I gotta go to church
Do
tonight.
the sign of the cross.
Oh yeah, you better, yeah. You got a lot of TVs to lick after that one.
I tell you.
But yeah, they like it's pretty cool. It's I don't know. I think it's kind of brain rot. It's like reality TV, but
Yeah.
for special
What
needs.
is brain rot? My granddaughter, she's a baby, she's 6. But I saw the Italian brain rot. I was like, what is that?
Italian brain.
Rot. Yeah, what is that?
You saw a video about
Yes.
Italian brain rot.
Yeah.
So
Really?
brain rot is okay. I mean, it's in the name, right? It's your brain that's rotting based off information that's stupid. It's you know SpongeBob to you would be brain rot. You know, like if you're like, well, you always see somebody going, and you're like, what is this shit you're watching? That's brain rot.
I just had my.
You're looking at like some lady eating noodles on TV, and you're like, why am I watching this? Because it's like there's
Well,
certain.
that's brain space.
No, but they
I call
speak
it brain
because
space.
when I said that, that's no good. I don't like that because I heard like words in Italian, but they like make it different. And they said, no. He says, no, Mimi, he sounds like Papa. I said, no. Papa don't say like that. But they do. They use like Italian words, but they change them.
And this is called, like, if I pulled it up, it's Italian
Italian brain
brain
rot.
rot. And your
Really?
granddaughter is watching this?
I saw, no, well,
That's
she was,
not good.
No, the thing is, she's on YouTube. She likes to watch YouTube, but I got to sit with her and watch it because you can't trust YouTube with
Always
these kids.
micromanage that.
I
for
always
sure.
Why are you making her watch YouTube?
Well, there's certain. I mean, she likes the animal shows, and they're very good. They're educational. They're good.
Yeah, but they'll sneak a couple of weird
That's
things
what
in
they
there.
do.
I'm
Yeah.
not
Are
trying
you
to be funny.
crazy?
Listen,
No,
you
they
get a couple of I don't care where you sit on the spectrum of love or any, marketing strategy, they're going to try and throw a couple of, like my buddy, for example, he has 2, now 3 kids, and he was watching something. There's this number one like YouTube show for kids, and he's just hearing it, and as he's making food in the kitchen, and
That's what happens to me. And I hear
yeah,
it.
mommy, and get on the bus, and the bus makes this sound, and the car, and what shape is the tires, and then mom also picks up her wife, mommy, and he's like, wife, mommy. All right. Well, he's a boy.
Well, I was watching this one who I thought was really cute. I would watch it with her, and it was this guy who has a frog, but it's his mouth moving.
Okay.
It's very strange, but it was
What the
cute.
hell are you watching?
The kid was watching,
I'm
so I
with
was
you.
watching her. So this
Like,
thing, this little
what?
frog, and I thought it was always cute. The frog ran away. He had to go find the frog. He went to his girlfriend's house. He picked her up. They went to look for the frog. I said, oh, how cute. All of a sudden, I see him sitting talking on a phone, and he's got a woman's bathing suit on.
Oh,
I'm like,
oh no,
You know-
that's what I'm saying.
Turn
Like
it
they
off.
Do, hey,
You gotta
hey,
watch.
two daddies are
Turn-
gonna read to you now, and your son is watching that, confused as fuck, because he's
Yeah,
like,
what?
I don't have that at home. I have a mom and a dad.
Yeah.
Now I got to question that. Which look,
I
all
don't
right.
trust you with your granddaughter watching these TV programs.
well, I watch her. I make sure that they're not bad.
Yeah, but
Look.
so who's watching you?
Look, if you have something where you're trying to like educate like a man and a woman or a man and a man or a woman and a woman, it's like that's up to you as a parent to decide if you want that in your life. I think everyone has their own avenue. Like you can't shut that idea down. Like if there's two gay guys out there that want gay
Well,
shit,
look at us. We
Wait,
grew up with two gay
regular
uncles.
TV has got it on constantly with all of these ads.
yeah,
It's two women, two
Yeah, yeah,
men.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, but I don't care about that. I don't care about the, because it's
We're talking about the children.
right.
Yeah,
I know.
it's
I
confusing them.
It is confusing, but there's going to come a time when if two people have a significant relationship, whatever, like we did with Uncle Pete and Uncle George, whatever. But what happens is that when they start bringing in this transgender and all this crazies and the furries, I got nervous the other day. I says, Kiara, she only wants to have stuffed animals. You think she's going to become a furry?
What the hell's a furry?
It's a furry. You make your own furry costume and you wear it.
And you wear a tail.
And you make
and you
us-
crawl on the floor.
Kiara, take that kid away from your mother. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
I'm telling you, you never heard of it?
No, I do. I think if
We
you
have to have one of those channel blockers for her at our house.
I think you do.
Oh
So-
my God.
See, look.
I'll pull up furries.
No.
You want a brain
look
rot
at
or
the
furry?
brain rot.
Look
The
at that.
brain rot.
Italian brain rot. You said it before.
Dude, yeah, no, that's. Grandma, you don't know what a furry is?
No, I don't.
I got to pull this up first.
So my granddaughter had one in her class.
A furry?
She's in middle school, and she said this girl had a
Here you
tail.
go. This is a furry.
She thought she was a cat, and she crawled on all fours.
Come
Yeah.
on. What the hell is this world coming to?
Yeah, and the parents let this happen.
I'm telling you, they're
They're sick.
They're demented.
Yes.
They're
I think there's some sort of like
And they-
pedophilia that
and
stems
they
from
want,
this.
They want a litter box in the classroom
Get
so they
the
could.
hell-
I swear.
oh come on.
Look, here
Yes.
you go. They go into Walmart and they.
See, look, there's the litter box. See?
That's not a
Oh
litter
no,
box.
that's
a bed.
Okay.
What the?
It's cute.
What a world this is coming to.
Oh, it's sick.
It's sick.
Oh my God.
And people are accepting this. See, this is what's wrong. Everybody's like, well,
Stop the world.
it's
I want to get
okay.
off. Oh my God.
That's how they identify.
Are
It's
you
okay.
This is retarded. I'm telling you, this is not acceptable.
Oh yeah.
Forget about I never saw this before, but now I'm seeing this for the first time, and I'm talking to you about other things that are going on in this world. Now we look at this.
See, you
And
don't.
my
you're
friend
not-
Angela watches this.
No, but you didn't even know what it was. You would have thought it was a cute animal.
I would have stayed without knowing who it was before you.
That
at
wouldn't
this.
have been so bad.
Oh, look at this other.
It's
nut
coming
job.
from Japanese culture too.
Yes.
So like I'm gonna say something crazy. I think that a lot of this shit that we're just embracing with like Japanese anime and like a lot of like the embracing their culture, it's just weakening who we are as a society.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna dress up in a fucking costume like a weirdo.
If your kid comes down dressed like that, what are you going to say? Oh, well, let's go to school?
no, I'm
Or
gonna
you
I'm gonna
say,
take him to the pound. I'm gonna
That's
say
right.
I'm gonna take him
Get
back.
that shit off and
Take
get
it back
dressed.
to the pet shop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this one's defective. Can
Yeah,
I get a
right.
Shih Tzu? You got a Maltese that's always been a Maltese that identifies as
knows what he is?
as a Chihuahua at birth. Can I have one of those fucking?
I would tell him to go to the Wacky Ward and join Barbara.
I'm telling you, there you go. Put them in. I'm telling you, there's got to be there. Like enabling screw loose society
Yeah.
That's
as
just-
like the
You're
new norm.
absolutely
really
right.
not
You're
acceptable.
absolutely
Sorry,
at all.
but you know what? I'm not gonna fucking and then what happens? I can't feed. My girl decides to be a dog. What? We can't have chocolate now? Like put her down. It's sad.
That's true. You could put that's well,
If you want to play the
you could put her
game,
down.
I think this is disgusting, and I don't know how the hell you.
there
got
is
to this
people
thing.
in the government that dress up like
Oh
this.
yes,
Get
yes,
out.
yes,
Yes.
Well,
Grandma,
not
yeah.
not Trump's government.
No, the guy you saw it on the news.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
but
Yes.
Yeah.
see,
Oh
I'll look it up. But people,
no! Don't do me no favors.
like military people, they like that.
No, military people? Really?
What this world is coming to.
It is a sin.
So
I'm glad
my
I'm
granddaughter
old. You know?
said this girl that wanted to be a cat and she had a tail and she crawled on all fours and she hissed at everybody. She'd crawl around and hiss at everyone, and they let this happen. And I said to her, I said, "What did you do?" She said, "I growled and barked at her, and she went away." But she said the teacher was letting it happen because they can't.
That's
they
sick.
can't say anything.
Why? Why can't they say?
And
That's-
this is why you
that's
send to
not-
kids to religious schools, because you don't get that.
Not yet. It'll come.
No, not
Yeah,
enough.
no, you'll
If they
see.
got it on TV,
It'll come.
Come on.
The day the Pope wears cat ears, I think that's
Yeah,
when
that's
you're going to
what-
retire from going to church.
Even in the living room.
This is just
Listen,
too much.
I am very spiritual.
All right.
You
So
better start praying for all these
you
people.
better. Yeah, it's not
No,
working.
I am. I'm spiritual because if the religious change, at least you could just stay spiritual.
Yeah, no, I don't think that these furries like this shit we just talked about with the sexual guy in a bikini talking to a frog.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of drugs you got to do to be on to like do something like that. But it's a kid show. That shouldn't be okay.
course
Even if
not.
you're a gay man, like there are gay men that like hate other like fairy gay men.
Yes.
Like remember we talked about the gentlemanly gay.
Yeah.
My Uncle Pete, right?
Yeah, he didn't believe that there
'Cause
should be gay marriage.
Because they're ruining what they got going on.
No,
All they
he-
want to do is eat and breathe like you guys. They
Just
just
leave
like to
us
fuck
alone.
someone
He
else.
believed in gay marriage. He just didn't believe that they should call it a marriage because he said it would confuse the children.
A
They
partnership.
should call it a partnership, a domestic, but whatever, but not marriage. Because
Why not?
So then
because
it's not
that when a
marriage.
child is in a partnership family, they can when their friends come over, they say, "Oh, my parents are in a partnership," or my parents are married.
But
it
he
doesn't
also
confuse
didn't
the
think
kids.
they should have kids.
He didn't.
No, he did not.
Well, that's because he liked money.
No, because he thought it was wrong to bring kids into a
Yes,
relationship
yes.
like that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know because my son did say that he saw a better marriage with his two gay uncles than his mother and father.
Well, that was true.
Some gay dudes have a way better marriage.
They were
Yeah.
together 65 years or
67
something.
when they
Imagine-
My friend Garth and Hank,
Yes, they were wonderful.
they were married like 35 years.
But they don't. The real gay guys, just man
Stay
to man.
together. They don't get
They-
married.
Well, no, it's not even stay together. But they don't like the trans and all this stuff.
That's what I'm
They
talking
don't.
about.
No,
The
they
OG
don't.
gays, the real
Yeah.
gay men,
Right.
That are holding it down. That are
Yes.
holding their thing together like glue.
Right.
They're
They're
not.
like,
They don't
just-
want they don't want these furries and
No,
these trans.
just leave
and
us alone. Let
the
us live our
drag show,
life.
drag brunch. Like no.
Yeah.
What?
I just can't accept that. It's really bothering me. But I'm not going to give it any brain space because I can't think about
You
it.
got Italian brain rot right now.
No.
And look, it's not like I don't dislike gay people. I
No.
just
No, not
no.
gay.
I-
I'm not talking about
absolutely.
gay. I'm talking about these furry things.
oh that bothers you.
bothers me.
Let's watch more.
What's wrong with their parents? Their parents should be shot. I don't want to watch it. Get the fuck out of here.
Imagine
Look at this.
Imagine if
How
Grandpa
does-
was alive.
Oh my God. He would shoot the kid.
Yeah.
Forget about it. That'll be the end of him.
It's tough to put a kid like that in the closet for punishment when they got a whole mascot outfit on. They can't really fit.
Can you picture Grandpa with you being like that?
If I
He would take you, throw you off the balcony
If I-
20 floors down.
oh, they're doing an ad for Frosted Flakes.
I can't
Oh
believe
my
this.
God, that's crazy.
This
Look,
is
here he is. Look,
disgusting.
surprising my cousin in a fursuit.
Look at the, people encourage this. This is why they're doing this. Idiot. You used to watch SpongeBob,
Popeye.
Popeye.
They beat the shit out of one another, but that's okay.
What was that? Elmo and
Roadrunner.
what was the one with the purple?
Barney.
Barney. Oh, he drove me and John crazy. We had to go to the mall for Barney. And John goes, "What am I doing here? How did I get into this?" I said, "It's your grandson. He wants to see Barney."
See, that was a furry way back when.
What?
No,
Barney.
No.
No, he wasn't a
He had,
furry.
no. Here you go.
no.
No, I'll tell you why. Because you're confusing someone who is in a costume that is trying to be like a motivational speaker for kids.
right.
He had a message.
Yeah.
These fuckers run around and meow
But
and
they
bark
really
And
like
think they
his
are
people,
retards.
yeah.
Hey, look. I've definitely, and I don't care. I just like, do your thing, but
Take this shit off. I don't.
no, we're
like
watching
it.
Brain Rot. I just think that they need to be reevaluated because
Their parents need to be evaluated a lot.
a lot of them come from broken homes, as you could tell. Like that is.
Oh God.
That's proof. Like you can't be loved. I don't know. All right, let's watch Italian Brain Rot.
No, I don't want to watch any of this shit.
Is this it, Angela? Am I on the right track?
No, I'm not
Italian
watching
brain rot.
this.
Yeah.
This is the shit that you watch?
No, I don't watch it. I stopped. I just found out about it.
Bananucci, monkey,
See?
monkey.
Listen.
Tung, 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 sahur. Anomali mengerikan yang hanya
Avafanguyo.
elefante nel deserto che cammina qua e là.
Oh
Con la
my.
sua conchiglia è un bombardiro crocodilo. Un fottuto alligatore volante che vola e
This is
Angela,
embarrassment.
this
to
is
the
what your
Italian.
this is what your
This
granddaughter
is-
watches?
No. I heard it. It went on YouTube, and I heard it, and I said, "Turn that off. I don't like that." And she said, "No, they talk like Papa, but they're not." And I said, "No." So I blocked it all, and I called my daughter. I said, "Did you ever hear a brain rat?" She goes, "Yeah, don't let my daughter watch that." I said, "So you knew about it? You didn't tell me?"
It's just it's hypnotizing bullshit.
Exactly.
really-
Brain
it's
rot can come
sad.
in many
I'm
forms
getting
of things.
very sick. Take that shit off, please.
But then
One more
you said-
furry episode.
But you tell.
Who gives a shit what you are,
Love it. Thank you.
asshole?
Hi there. What do you do for a living? Awesome. Thank you so much.
I would beat the shit out of somebody like that if
Right.
they approached me.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
You would do your roller derby.
Yeah, I'd have two arms up for them.
I'm an MRI technologist.
Could you take this off?
That's
I
an
don't like it.
MRI technologist.
So these are people with
care.
real jobs. Like you could your dentist could be a furry.
My
Who's
what?
Dennis?
Dentist. Like they're like MRI technologist, a funeral director,
Yeah, they're
a
all different
firefighter.
people.
Yeah.
I said like people in the military, that's what I was saying. Anybody is these furries, you just don't know it. So you're a dentist or, like-
Now I got to look at my dentist a little differently when I go there.
Yeah.
I keep looking at him.
well, if he barks, you got to change.
Tell him, where's your
people.
tail?
I'm going to say, are you a furry? He'll probably throw me out of the chair.
I'm glad I educate you on so much things when you come
I
on the
didn't need
podcast.
to be educated in that department.
But yeah, brain rot is like Chive TV. Have you ever seen that at a bar or a restaurant?
No.
Chive TV is a compilation of cool snowboarding highlights. But that's like just a like something that you're like, that's brain rot. That's if you're watching something like one after another. This shit is brain rot. This shit is brain rot.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Can we end it on brain rot, please?
Okay, we will.
Thank you.
We will definitely
shut it off.
not bring that up again because that upset you.
That's so funny.
I
She
can't-
gets
I
upset
can't.
over furries. Maybe you really secretly want to be one.
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
That's you.
You
Yeah.
said,
There's something wrong with your fucking head. I got to tell you. I think you may have fallen on your head a couple of
maybe
times.
you need a whiskers.
I
we
told
gotta
you.
put on you.
I'm
She
telling you.
was born from old eggs.
That's
I told
what
you.
it is. The
You don't
old
listen to
eggs.
me.
Mm-hmm. They left one rotting in there.
They did.
Angela, tell us a story about the pineal gland.
Okay.
Since you're such a doctor.
When is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. When my neighbor moved in. I had a new neighbor, and I didn't meet her, but I used to hear her in the backyard. So I said to her, "Hi." She went, "Hi." It was like Wilson, you know. I never could see her, but the fence was there. "How are you?" I said, "I'm Angela." I said, "I know you just moved in the neighborhood." "Yes." I said, "Oh, do you have any kids?" She says, "No, we're trying to have kids." I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I said, "You will one day." I said, "It took me a while too, but I'll pray for you." She said, "Okay." And we started talking, and she said, "I really want kids," and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, fast forward, we go, and she's out in the backyard again. And I said, "Hi." I said, "How are you?" She says, "Good." I said, "Anything yet?" She says, "No." She said, "Not yet." My husband's going to a doctor. I said, "All right." And that was the end of the conversation. "I'll pray for you." Fast forward again. And she says, "Oh, they found out what's wrong." I said, "Oh, thank God." I said, "What happened?" I said, "So, oh, good." I said, she said, "It's my husband." "Oh," I said, "See, it could be either or." I said, "So what they do?" She says, "Well, they said his pineal gland was shriveled."
What?
I said,
Sounds
"Excuse me?"
serious.
"Excuse me?" She goes, "Yeah, his pineal gland." I said, "Oh my, that sounds terrible." I said, "What did they do for it?" She says, "Well, they made a solution. He went to a special doctor." I said, "What, like a pineal gland doctor?" So she says, "Yes." I said, "Oh." I said, "I didn't even know they had them. I didn't even know I had one." She says, "No." She says, she says, they took this, I don't know, made a juice or something, and he started to drink it, and then his pineal gland fluffed up, and I was like, "Oh, that's terrific."
Fluff pineal gland.
I said, "So now you can get pregnant because his pineal
He's
gland
got a
is fluffy
fluffy peanut. He's got a fluffy pineal gland.
Right? So I said, "Oh, thank God." I said, "See, God answers prayers, you know." So I go in the house. I go, "Kiara." She goes, "What, Ma?" I said, "Did you ever hear of pineal gland?" She says, "Yeah." She goes, "It's in the middle of your brain. We have a peanut, it's the third eye." I go, "No wonder why she couldn't get pregnant. She was using the wrong end." I said,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
You
God.
need to drink some more of that penal juice.
the penal juice.
Sounds like she got
Oh
taken,
my
if you ask me.
God.
God damn.
Yeah, I swear to God, I never knew about a pineal gland. I mean, I never even heard
You had to
of
hear
a
from your daughter. It's in your head.
It's
and
in
now-
my head. My pineal gland. I'm picturing the pineal gland. I'm saying, no wonder why. I got to go tell her to use her husband's other end to maybe she'll get pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
That is really something else.
I
Is she
didn't
still
know
around,
we had
Joe?
one.
And I'm spiritual.
You didn't know we had one?
No.
No.
A pineal gland?
I've heard of it, but I didn't
See,
know
it's
it.
pineal gland. I said penal.
Yeah.
I thought she said penal, but she had an accent. She said penal.
Okay.
There is technically the pineal gland is
Right.
penis.
Right.
Oh,
So penal, you probably thought
Supposed
penal.
to be the eye
There
and
it
back of
is,
your
it's
head
in
or
your head.
something.
it's in your head.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with your pineal gland.
The pineal gland is a tiny endocrine gland in the center of your brain. You're right,
Yeah.
but the size of a grain of rice.
Oh my God.
No wonder why she could get pregnant. It's the size of a grain of rice.
How's got to be the size of a potato?
What it does, its main job is producing the hormone melatonin, which regulates your sleep-wake cycle,
That's my problem.
Your
why
pineal
I
gland
don't
is
sleep.
off.
your circadian rhythm. You need to get that pineal gland fixed.
Yeah. Who was the doctor she went to? The ripoff.
I don't know.
A psychiatrist. Is where she went. That's where she
You
went.
got to get your pineal gland fluffed.
I guess so.
Go to a psychiatrist. Talk. Listen, I got a pineal gland
I
problem.
got a problem.
And he's going to say, what?
How cool is that? Look how it works. Ready? How it works. Light enters your eyes.
eyes, right.
Signals go to the brain's clock, the hypothalamus,
Right.
whatever the fuck.
Hypothalamus. Yeah, something like
and
that.
then
Hypothalamus.
something German. And then that signal reaches the pineal gland because of the light. And then when it's dark, the pineal gland releases melatonin when you feel sleepy. Wow. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So what do people
wonder we
like
can't sleep.
in Alaska do
Oh,
that it
Right.
doesn't get dark?
blackout curtains,
They got to drink the juice.
maybe heat lamps. You just treat it like a plant. I don't know.
What are you?
Fuck Alaska.
Oh my
That's your
God.
look. There you go. Your third eye. It's
Yeah,
associated
that's
with
what
your
I
third
heard
eye.
it
The weight
was.
is 100 to 180 pounds and milligrams.
That's Malokia.
Imagine carrying that in your fucking head and you go, yeah, I'm on my 100 milligrams of weight right now. Leave me alone.
Oh my God.
That's Malokia. That's what they talk about.
There you go.
The
All
bad
right.
eye.
Well, that's good.
Malalokia?
Malalokia.
Okay. Well,
That's an Italian word.
look at it. Look at it. You want to see it too? You want to see your pineal gland?
No,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Look, it's wow.
Look
It's
at the
right
side.
here.
Look at there.
You can't even see it. So this is the gland. Look, see the left image? This little nut right here?
Yeah. We got a couple of nuts. It's so sad.
That little thing is causing me not to sleep.
And
Yeah.
that's an MRI scan of a skull right there in the middle. I mean, in the middle of your head, this little guy right here.
So has it stayed that size? Could it get bigger so maybe you'll sleep or not?
You think your pineal gland grows?
I don't know.
May just produce
Maybe.
hormone melatonin.
Should I ask? It says it's the size of a grain of rice.
That's it. It's
It
tiny.
sits in the hemisphere.
But why doesn't it work when people have to go to sleep?
I think it shrivels when we get older because old people don't sleep.
Her husband was not old, and his was shriveled.
Well, he had another problem. I'm not, you know.
Yeah, he's got two problems.
Yeah. He
One in
can't
his
sleep.
head and one in his penis.
Yeah, but should I ask if why we don't
Yeah,
sleep? What
right,
is
yeah.
it?
What is it when you don't sleep? Is it the pineal gland or what?
So just ask it why we.
Why old people don't sleep?
Does it? Didn't we ask if it enlarges?
Oh yeah, right.
Does it? And
With
I'm gonna ask.
fluoride. Whether fluoride actually. So you got to fluoride your head for your teeth.
What?
Optimize. It says fluoride actually affects it.
Yes, I think it's bad for it.
What fluoride? From
Is this
your
the right
teeth?
question?
Yeah.
From your toothpaste?
What? Yeah, fluoride's for your teeth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What does that have
What's
to do with
the
your
fluor-
pineal
It
gland?
goes through your blood and hits your pineal gland.
I can't believe
Oh,
it.
these are follow up questions.
Yeah.
If you were concerned, it says if you
How
want.
to optimize melatonin and sleep.
And let's see what that is.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
This
we
one right
want-
here?
We want to optimize our sleep.
You want to optimize your pineal gland?
Yeah.
Optimize.
I'm looking to upgrade
Mostly
myself.
comes down to how you manage light.
I've been looking at catalog, seeing which one I want.
Yeah, because we watch television before we go to sleep. I think that's the
Oh my
reason.
God.
Okay, so you reading this? Optimizing melatonin and sleep mostly comes down to how you manage light, timing, and behavior during the day and night. Your body already knows how to take melatonin. The goal is simply not to interfere with it. So don't bother it. Keep a good sleep. It says circadian rhythm too is a big part of this. The rhythm of how you get up and how you do your day and go to sleep. Like right here, that little cycle right here.
Yeah.
Deepest sleep hour is 2 a.m. Lowest body temperature is at 4:30. And then by noon, this is the moon and this is the sun. So it shows because of the light and dark how your body feels during the mood because of the atmosphere.
Now I'm really confused.
Well, they say if you open your pineal gland, if you decalcify it, because she said her husband's were calcified, and they said if it calcifies and shrivels up, so you have to decalcify it, so then you can even open your mind.
Can I do that with a
spiritually.
martini? Because it makes me sleep.
This is
Oh,
true.
that'll help. That'll get you where you need to go. Look, I was going to show you this. This
But at
is
2 o'clock is when I wake up.
Me too.
at 2 in the
See,
morning.
Yes.
They said that's your deepest sleep. That's bullshit.
No, I wake up. Right.
Well, look, your lowest body temperature. Do you feel any of these?
don't
Sharpest
ca-
blood pressure rise at 6:45 in the morning.
I don't feel any of that. I feel I don't sleep.
Oh no.
Thank you.
What is 17? Okay, better muscle strength.
That's the hours.
Wow.
I could sleep on a picket fence, right?
I
Yeah.
know you can.
She
I
can.
can.
I'm so jealous.
Not me.
I was gonna ask. Your question.
That's because
Yeah.
my pineal gland is open.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, why
does
don't
it
old-
enlarge and why don't old people sleep?
Right.
Here we go. Let's see this shit now.
God, this is like an education on a penal.
Pineal gland usually does not enlarge with age. The opposite tends to happen as people
Shrinks.
get older. The gland often calcifies,
See?
meaning
She said
calcium
that.
deposit builds up inside of it. So you have calcium in your pineal. And then the doctors sometimes call this brain sand or corpora arenas, something made up.
Arnesinia.
Decline in melatonin.
The decline in melatonin is one reason sleep patterns change with age. Sometimes people develop pineal cysts. That's scary.
Yeah.
Which can make it appear larger on scans, but most are harmless and common.
Oh, so you can get a
You got to go home and tell John there's something wrong with your pineal gland.
Yeah, right.
He's going to look at you and say, what the fuck are you
Yeah,
doing?
right.
That's cool. All right. So that's that.
So now we have turned the clocks back tonight. And
Oh,
this morning,
there goes our pineal gland. Forget about it. Go sleep.
it screws it up. They said people get heart attacks.
see
Yeah, all kinds of things
because
happen.
of their pineal gland. It's a third eye. See, it's a wild rabbit hole.
Even though older people sleep less deeply, they often need roughly the same amount of sleep as younger adults. They just get it in shorter, fragmented pieces. So
I
naps.
understand now.
Can't take naps.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I guess you can, but in fragment pieces, meaning like I guess sporadic
Yeah.
sleep. If you're curious, there's also a strange theory about pineal glands involving DMT. Do you guys know about DMT?
Mystical.
DMT. Mystical experiences. See, I told you can connect.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna have fun with this.
What
one.
is DMT?
Oh God.
Oh my God! What an education we're
Yeah.
getting here today. This is chemically induced over here.
Can you read it?
It's natural.
Dimethylamine. Oh, that's what dimethylamine is. Okay. Now I know what I'm talking about. Like I really do.
You knew about this before?
No, I never did.
Go ahead. Read it, Grandma.
Like furries. DMT, dimethylamine, is naturally occurring
Psychedelic.
Psychedelic. Remember the psychedelic days?
Yeah.
A compound chemically, it belongs to a group of molecules called tryptamines, which are structurally related to serotonin.
Serotonin.
Oh, God. Neurotransmitter involved in mood, perception, and sleep. So what does that mean?
It's known for the producing extreme intense but short psychedelic experience. So if you're having dreams like wild, like almost like they say third eye awakening experiences with
Like
your
out of
body,
body
like
expe-
out of body experience.
Remember I had the black dogs chasing
Yes,
me?
I remember. But that was the marijuana you took.
I never did that.
Yes,
my
you
whole
did.
life.
You did CBD, and the dogs came
Oh
after
no!
you.
You wanted me to chew the guy's head off a little piece, chasing me around the room with the
A gummy.
HTC.
The gummy. That
The
was a gummy. No, but when the dogs were running after you, you put that shit in your mouth.
What shit?
The CBD.
You mean the gummy?
No. When were the dogs the black dogs?
I never did see
In Vegas.
In Vegas? No.
I never.
Yeah?
You did it, not me.
Well, yeah.
So it messes with your pineal gland in like a good way
See?
if you take DMT.
See the
We should
motherfucker?
take DMT. You guys
DMT?
You guys down?
Yeah. What's DMT?
That's what I was talking
The
about.
stuff.
The stuff that gets you going. What is DMT?
So instead of CBD, we need DMT.
DMT. We're in the wrong letters.
The only thing I know is a P&L.
We got to go to that counter and say, listen, I have COPD. She goes, and I have FPNL.
Give me the good stuff.
Oh, my God. So DMT is a chemical, a molecule, tiny little thing. But this thing messes with your ring in your brain.
Wiring.
Ring-a-ring?
I don't have my glasses on. Think of your brain like a big nightclub. Normally, you got the regular lights on, music playing, everybody acting normal. Your senses are doing their job. Your senses are. Now, somebody comes in and flips every switch in the building at once. That's DMT. Oh, that's what DMT is. Colors are insane. Shapes start moving. Time feels weird. I got to tell you, that's what happened to me when I had my cataract.
So you see geometric patterns.
When I was on the doctor says, Balin, don't make me laugh. I didn't know what I was saying. He gave me this thing in the arm, and you had to be up, and you're like this, and you can't blink, and all I could see was these psychedelic lights. I says to him, "Do you see those psychedelic lights up there?" He says, "No, but be quiet. You can't move and you can't." I said, "But I see psychedelic lights. What does that mean?" He goes, "It doesn't. Go to sleep." He says, "It doesn't mean anything." I said,
See, so it says some people start seeing in your brain releases. So if you take DMT, right? My buddy told me this. He wanted me to hit this DMT pen. I wasn't ready, but it's like a.
Oh, they have it in a
You
pen.
can hit it like a vape pen.
Yeah.
forget about it. No.
10 seconds feels like 10 years. Like you figure out 10 years of shit going on with you through like almost like a inner body, outer body experience, time travel. You're dreaming, you're born, you die, you have a near death experience. You see all these things.
Who needs the
Like
DMT?
people, you could see like your great grandmother talking to you. It just shows you're like one with this chemical in your brain. It's a natural chemical, by the way. So the DMT there, like fuck therapy. Like this shit here is really good treatment to a lot of people who obviously it's not government regulated, so they're
Is
not
it
going to
like
fucking talk about it.
ibogaine? Like ibogaine, that stuff that they give people
I have
to
to
stop
say,
them from
I could
being.
have done without this today.
Ibogaine.
Yeah, it's like it stops them from being addicts.
Oh well, ketamine treatments do that.
Yeah.
Ibogaine, I've never heard of, but this shit right here, DMT is the real stuff.
Well, listen, do me a favor. Give DMT to the furries and let's get the
Do
hell
they
out of
have
here.
it out of a pen?
Uh huh.
You can take it without the pen. I can't do it. I did one pen
Don't tell
once.
her this.
It hit my throat. It made me bleed. I won't do it again.
How does this
Just
guy
my
know
throat
your
bleed.
name?
This is ChatGPT. Ibogaine comes from a shrub called tibatharine. It grows mainly in Gabon.
Mexico, too.
No, Central Africa.
We gotta go to Africa.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Unlike DMT or mushrooms, ibogaine is known for very long and intense. See, this is like a longer process. Deep dream-like visions, relieving memories from your life, strong introspects, feeling like watching your life as a movie.
This is like you're on drugs, so forget
But
it.
this experience, Angela, can last 12 to 36 hours.
Oh my
Oh my God, that's
See,
crazy.
it's not a weekend party drug. It's a psychedelic surgery.
It is.
Oh
It gets
my
rid-
Or
it's
psychological.
People that really want to do drugs all the time, this helps them.
I think this is messing with people's heads.
I think so.
But see,
Shut
look at
this
this.
off.
It cures addiction. Opioids, heroin, alcohol,
Thank you.
stimulants. And then the thing is, though, like cravings decrease, withdrawal symptoms drops. Fuck, see, there you go. Fuck Ozempic. There you
Yeah,
go.
look
you
at
can
that.
take a little fucking ayahuasca ibogaine and get you going. But this lasts 12 to 36 hours. You're going to have...
Take me longer than that to lose weight.
Yeah, well, imagine you do something like this. See, that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, fuck this furry shit and fuck whatever. Like, so you got to look into something that's new and kind of have an open mind. DMT, and I'm not kidding, my buddy has like no cravings to like do coke or like drink beers on a weeknight, like just because he had this outer body experience with the drug in hand. This here, ibogaine, I mean, it's going to last you. And what I said is it lasted him like 30 seconds and it felt like 10 years, 30 years.
Wow.
This here is a 12 to 36 hour kick from what I'm reading that is going to be like a 2 to 3 day bender of you having these experiences. Obviously take off work, but you have this experience with yourself for 3 whole days and you're rewiring your brain due to all the shit that you've been poisoned with or eating and your habits and all that stuff. It all comes from as you were
And
a
it
baby.
says there, relieving memories from your life. Who wants to relieve the memories? They're good memories.
Reliving.
Oh, I don't have my glasses on.
Relieving.
I don't know.
All right, there you go. We're doing ibogaine next podcast.
Oh my God.
You heard it here first.
There
All
you
right.
go.
Well,
I
this
told
is
you I didn't have my glasses on.
next time we might
Do you
do a
see
drug.
what happens when you open your pineal gland, how much you can learn?
There you go.
That's it.
Open
You know
that
what?
penal, dog.
I should have never opened it up.
Madeline, ours is shriveled because we don't sleep.
You're right.
No, you shriveled because you were in the pool.
Oh, that's what it
It's
was.
cold. All right, this has been the Casey Graves podcast. I'm Casey Graves. This is my grandma Madeline. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. Angela, Joanne, Castellano, great guests. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate
You're welcome. We love it.
Anytime.
it. You guys are
Thank
awesome.
you, guys.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
See ya. And if you guys want to give something to the people, give someone a shout out or plug something like you did.
Yes.
Plugs. What do they mean?
No.
You
Okay.
can go plug.
I'm done plugging, honey.
Just say something to the camera. Tell